sure he will. But the main thing is these Chevrolets do not want that Ford to win this race.
They have time and overdrive.
They've got time and overdrive to get it done.
All right, we've already had a number of record of leaders, lead changes, and cautions, Mike, so we're about ready to wrap things up.
2 laps to go, 1 attempt. They'll see the green flag. Next time around, they'll see the white flag, and if they get back around again, they'll see the checker. If not, if a caution should come out, the race is over.
I think poor Jamie McMurray, he's pretty much, he's doomed. If the 48 and the 24 get together, they're going to get after him. If the 48 and the 29 or the 24 and the 29, like you said, he doesn't have a lot of help up there.
But
So who do you
Darrell,
like?
I think you hit the nail on the head. It's how the 26 times the restart.
Exactly.
If he times the restart, I like that 26 car.
I think
Rick Hendrick has 2 of the front 4 cars.
What Jimmy Johnson would like to be able to do is time the restart right and get up along beside of the 26 car McMurray going down to turn 1 and clear him and come up with Jeff Gordon right behind him.
2 laps to go, 1 chance at it. Who do you like?
I'll tell you right now, I like Jeff Gordon.
I like McMurray, 26.
I like Harvick. He was the fastest car on the track getting up to the front after hanging out back for most of the race.
Haven't seen him enough tonight to know whether he's how good he is or not, because he just showed up there all at once.
Joplin, Missouri's Jamie McMurray for Roush Fenway Racing in a Ford opposite Jeff Gordon, who well knows the way to victory lane here. He's a 2-time winner of the shootout. Pace car about to make that sharp left turn and will try for green-white checker.
5 miles.
Hold your breath. Green flag.
McMurray didn't get that great of a restart.
But he keeps getting that push from Jimmy Johnson in that 48 car. And there's Harvick jumps down to the low side as well.
But the 48 lost its momentum. McMurray gets away just a little bit.
The most important person on Jamie McMurray's team right now, besides McMurray, is that spotter on top of the grandstand.
I tell you what, that Ford, that 26, though, it hustles when it gets on that straightaway. Boy, Jeff Gordon just gave him a big shot.
Stay with it. Stay with it.
He can't open the bottom, Jamie. You can't open the bottom. He's going to get back down there now.
Jeff Gordon really gave the 11 a big shot, and when
Harvick gets the 11. We're okay.
Hang
White
on,
flag.
boys. Hang on, boys.
White flag. Kyle Busch was pushed down, gets back up above the yellow line. McMurray 1 lap away.
I know that lead looks good, but as long as they don't get a run on him.
And here they come.
If they can stay 2 or 3 wide behind him, he can work both sides of the street.
Look at him, 4 wide going through turn 2.
Go high, go low, go high, go low. Just look for somebody that's coming. And
about 3.
I tell you, he's got a perfect scenario right here. They can't get lined up to get to
Watch
him.
your mirror, 29 coming to
McMurray,
you.
Harvick has help on the outside.
Here comes the 29. Just like, no.
Johnson into the wall with Mears and Hamlin.
That's it.
It's
Caution
over.
is out. So Harvick has won this race.
I tell you, that is just like he did 2 years ago here.
The field is frozen at the moment of caution.
And Kevin Harvick, who has never finished better than 3rd in this race, in his 5th appearance, will win the Budweiser.
I'm telling you, I couldn't have told you. I would have not known how he could do that because he hadn't been there all night, really.
But he started 23rd. He lost the draft twice and had damage.
Watch him just squirt like a hot dog out of a bun between those 2 cars. Got a little push there from Hamlin. And it all folds up behind him.
We knew Jamie McMurray was pretty much a setting duck. He tried to block right there, Jamie did, but he could only go so far.
That run right there is a mirror of what happened 2 years ago in the Daytona 500.
Exactly. And they were wrecking behind him then.
And Jeff Gordon, watch the 24, misses another one. Wow.
Man, oh man, that was close. Again. Jeff's right. He needs an in-car camera tonight.
Wish he had one.
Who, the 07?
Yep.
Did Gordon get into the 07 and get him sideways and get him into the 48?
To me, it looked like the first contact was between Mears and Johnson, the 07 and the 48. But we'll have some time to sort it out here as Kevin Harvick will drive his Richard Childress Racing Chevrolet to victory lane.
That's why you don't ever give up right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Kevin Harvick brushed the wall early. You see the damage on the right side of his car. Hung out in the back for much of the race, and now he has raced his way all the way to victory lane. Matt Yoakum.
The last time the Shell Pennzoil team went to victory lane was the All-Star race back in May of 2007. Before that, the Daytona 500. Perseverance really paid off tonight for you and this team.
Well, the first thing I want to do is thank all the fans, man. If you don't enjoy that, that was some wild racing. I got to thank Sprint, Shell, Pennzoil, Coca-Cola, Ream. Let me make sure, I hadn't done this in a while. SKF, Freightliner Champion, Snap-on, everybody for helping us. And once again, the fans, just everybody is just awesome. And what a race, man. That was wild as heck there at the end.
Well, Kevin Harvick takes home the big money. What a way to start Speed Weeks 2009.
Big hug from his wife, Delana, and the rest of the team gathering in. Darrell, what a way to start off DirecTV Speed Weeks.
You know what I love? You just come down here and you bend a fender on your car and you're doomed, man. That's it. You're out of the race. Now they bounce off each other. They bounce off the wall. And look at that thing. Looks like they've been running at Martinsville.
But what I love is the fact that in a 75-lap race, we had 15 different leaders with 23 lead changes. I think that's just a sneak preview for what we'll see in the Daytona 500.
Heck yeah, that pays $1.5 million to win. Tonight's $200,000. Wow.
I don't feel too bad for Jamie McMurray. He finished second, and that 4-tire change for Tony Stewart got him up to third. Well done. Steve?
Well, Jamie, tell us about that shootout. That was some wild racing tonight.
Well, it was. I moved up and blocked the 24 and the 48, and when I moved up to block them, I was just waiting, to get wrecked. And when Kevin got the run on my outside, I moved up, and I thought I was far enough up that he couldn't fit between me and the wall. And when the guy's coming, that he's going to dart back to the inside if he can't go to the outside. And I was trying to make my car as wide as possible. But good night for the Crown Royal car. Donnie Wingo's first race. I really excited.
It's fun to watch, Jamie. Let's go to Krista.
All right, we're with Jimmy Johnson. Of course, this race is the one that's all about the fun. Sunday, the 500, that's the one that's all about the daydreams. Everyone dreams about that. What did you learn for the 500?
There was a lot that we learned tonight. It's nice to be back in the cars. That intermission, we were able to try some stuff. So I think all the teams that were in this race certainly benefited from that. Granted, the track's going to change a lot and get much slicker as the week wears on. But tonight was a good night for the Lowe's and Bala. Unfortunately, it's steaming and torn up behind you, but we had a lot of fun tonight.
He hopes to be celebrating on Sunday. Dick Berggren.
Tony Stewart finishes third with his brand new team. Satisfied with that?
Yeah, I'll take that for a debut night. So wasn't the prettiest third place, but we were in the right spot at the right time finally. So we know what we need to work on this week for the 500, and we got a good start though.
Good for you. Chris Myers.
Thanks, Dick Berggren and Jeff Hammond. What did we learn tonight about a week from tomorrow in the Daytona 500? Junior said we're gonna take some things from this experience. Happy Harvick, 71 races since his last Cup win, of course, an All-Star win, and this a Budweiser Shootout win at Daytona.
Well, as always, it's going to wind up being positioning and handling. We saw tonight how important tires were. You come in at the right time, get the right tires, right position. You got an excellent chance to win. And the main thing is, I think Darrell and Larry were talking about it. The way I looked at it, these hounds, they were running over top of each other for the hamburger they were going after tonight. Well, next week it's for filet mignon. So it's going to be a wild 500-mile race next weekend.
All right, filet mignon. I like mine well done, by the way. We started with 28 cars, the most ever in the Budweiser Shootout. We finished with 13. Tomorrow, the action continues here from Daytona on Fox, 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 Pacific, qualifying for the front row position, battling for the Great American Race.
Yeah, you don't want to miss that because, again, it sets the stage for this 500 as well as everything else that goes on the remainder of Speed Weeks. But, tonight, hey, what a way to kick it off.
14 leaders, 23 different lead changes, and 8 cautions, all Budweiser Shootout records. Next on Fox, late local news, except on the West Coast. And again, a week from tomorrow, 2 o'clock Eastern, the running of the Daytona 500 and the Great American Race. Promotional considerations provided by So Kevin Harvick and wife Delana in the top 40 of NASCAR's most beautiful people, and he was beautiful tonight, pulling into victory lane, winning the lengthiest and the most crowded ever Budweiser Shootout. Dale Earnhardt Jr. led 24 laps. Carl Edwards led 11, but in the end, Kevin Harvick for Jeff Hammond, for Dirk Bentley, for Bentley Elliott. I'm Chris Myers. Thanks for tuning in for NASCAR on Fox. Have a great weekend.